Hello everyone, I'm LazyFire, and welcome to Black Ops 2. This game was released in November of 2012 and is the follow-up to developer Treyarch's 2010 effort Black Ops, which I also did a Let's Play of. Like Black Ops before, this game features Alex Mason, Frank Woods, and Jason Hudson working for the CIA, but the time frame is shifted to the mid to late 1980s from the 1960s covered in the first Black Ops. The actions of these three in the 1980s influences events that go all the way to 2025, that Alex Mason's son David Mason has to deal with as a Navy SEAL. This includes Raul Menendez, the main villain of the game and a drug smuggler and weapons trafficker in Alex Mason's time, who has become the leader of a worldwide uprising with a plan for a major attack in the US in 2025. Despite the major selling point of Call of Duty games being the multiplayer, Treyarch devoted some serious resources to the single-player campaign. There are more cutscenes, characters, and twists in this game than in Black Ops. The weapons list expanded as an effect of having two different eras, and the enemies list expanded to include drones and robots in addition to the various soft targets from previous games. Treyarch also added in multiple endings and semi-branching storylines for the first time in a Call of Duty game. However, this last point is almost completely moot, as the story can't support what the game attempts to do. When the game was first announced, game journalists went home with a USB stick filled with data about rare earth elements and how China controlled much of the world's supply. Treyarch had said that their game was going to concern a new Cold War between the US and China, with Raul Menendez playing both sides against each other to achieve his unknown objectives. In truth, almost none of this materializes. The game is effectively trying to tell 3 games worth of story, but only has one Call of Duty campaign to go through. Now, the first story is the rise of the Menendez threat through the 1980s, which is really well done and well characterized. The second is the new Cold War that's done through the introduction of what are called Strike Force missions, which are very poor. And the third is the story of David Mason trying to stop Menendez from doing whatever it is he's trying to do. And this is the maybe most average of the Call of Duty campaigns you'll see. Any 3 of these probably would have been a good game on its own, but Black Ops 2 overreached and failed. And that's what makes it interesting and worth looking into. We usually criticize Call of Duty games for their lack of ambition, not their overabundance of it. This game has its faults, like the terrible Strike Force missions and all, but really it does need to be seen. So everyone, let's play Black Ops 2.
This cocksucker.
Secure the building.
Secure the perimeter. Move in! Go, 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 go!
Scout every inch of the vault, sir. Except this room.
Safety's on, dipshit. Hey, old man. Was Raul Menendez here today?
Sergeant Woods. Raul Menendez is the leader of Cortes Dia, and the most dangerous terrorist since Osama bin Laden. Fucking waste of time. Guy's a vegetable.
Back off!
All he said was, mi hermana. That's Spanish for sister, dipshit. You boys better get your shit together. He's gonna attack.
If you have information about a threat to national security, you gotta tell us.
Turn the camera on. Your old man. He's doing okay in Alaska. Fucking Hudson showed up.
Dad, I'm scared. I need help.
You're 7 years old, David. Stop acting like a baby.
I hate you.
David, wait! Lieutenant Colonel North, NSC. You already know Jason Hudson.
What are you doing here?
Yesterday, Sergeant Woods led a covert team to take on an arms smuggling ring in Angola. This morning, we lost contact.
So go get him, CIA. Why are you here?
Castro and the Russians are all over Angola. We can't go in. The CIA have buried the mission. Woods and his squad no longer exist.
We got whatever you need, Mason. Name it.
David can stay with Jenny, like before. She loves having him. He'll be fine.
Dad, you said you'd never go back to the army. You promised me.
It's Uncle Woods, son. He'd do it for me.
Okay, and after that introduction, we're brought into a new scene, or a new feature of the Call of Duty series, and that's this mission loadout screen. It's actually pretty interesting. It allows you to select your weapons. There's not a lot we can choose from right now because the way these things are unlocked is through completing missions and objectives. So right now we're kind of stuck with what we have, as you can see. And on the access kit and the perks down here, I'm going to be sticking with the access kit for a while at least, unless someone has some suggestions later on, because it allows you to get into a lot of different areas and pick up some things that you would normally not have access to. Also worth noting is that each mission now has challenges associated with it, and as you can see here, if I complete 2, I will unlock a perk. If I complete 5, I'll get the Combat Axe, which is a throwable tomahawk. So we're going to be gunning for that one here. So there's going to be a lot of machete kills. So let's get started with the game.
They found where I was being held prisoner with a spy satellite. One of them KH-9s. This baby, it shits out a film canister 12 miles up, and a C-130 goes by, snags it at about 30,000 feet. This was not the digital age. This film had to be processed, analyzed, and delivered, all by hand. Our dog in the fight, this guy named Jonas Savimbi. You think I'm fucking nuts? This guy.
No! I need help over here! Hold on!
Mason!
Savimbi, you gotta help! Right! Damn it!
The fire finished him. Sometimes it's too late to save a man. We must move out before we join him in death. The water fire means the MPLA is ready for attack. If they want a fight, we give them a fight! Move out!
Mason, you copy?
Go ahead, Hudson!
MPLA forces advancing on your position about 1 click north.
Hey, we know! Savimbi's leading a countercharge!
He's got balls, I'll give him that!
What about Woods? Do we have confirmation on his location?
They've been moving him from one location to another. We expect Savimbi's men to report back soon.
Okay, in one of the breaks between conversations, I just wanted to say this is going to be a pretty quick mission.
The motors have stopped!
It's going to be pretty quick. There's not a lot to it.
Here they come! Here they come, my brothers! Fight, my brothers!
But I also think you're actually invincible. Not entirely sure. Might be the case. Oh, I've never seen that one before. So, if you haven't played a Call of Duty game by Treyarch since Call of Duty 3, you should probably be informed that the games they make versus Infinity Ward's are much more brutal, more gory and everything like that. World at War had limb dismemberment. This game has limb dismemberment too, as I just found out. I've seen arms get detached, never a head. Alright, so I've just made use of the access kit for the first time in the game, and this is exactly the sort of reason I want it. Now I have these mortars I can toss at people. And there's actually a challenge for killing 5 or more with 1 toss. So, yeah, I think I got the 3 of them there, so that should almost work. Ooh! And for whatever reason, these guys have rocket launchers. I've never seen them use them before this right now.
They got T-62 tanks.
Alright.
We need you to take the heat off.
So we're going to get to control Hudson, who, in the first game, Hudson was voiced by Ed Harris. They've switched that over to Michael Keaton for whatever reason. So that's, if you thought the voice sounded different from the last time you played Black Ops, that's the exact reason why.
Nice work, Hudson. There's a couple of MG trucks targeting you.
I can't make another pass till you take out those MG trucks.
This is a, like I said, pretty easy, pretty quick mission. This is probably the most difficult part. The fact that you don't have much cover is not a huge help either. But as long as you keep level-headed about it and target the right people, you're okay. I gotta say that coming off of playing Battlefield 3 for a Let's Play and that having a 30 frames per second average, in this game being a solid 60 the full time, world of difference. Alright, so we're gonna call in Hudson one more time. This should be our next objective completed. If we get all the tanks, we get another of the challenges done. I really think the challenges are a nice little replayability thing for this game. The branching storylines, of course, are helpful too. The problem is that some of the branches kind of suck, and some of the parts are pretty difficult to hit in the first place. Oh boy, I think I got it. Steal and kill.
Straight fire took the chopper gun.
Alright, so we're just gonna keep doing this. See, I can take a full-up machete. These guys have issues with that. So, we were supposed to get over here, but I just wanted to make sure that we got as many machete kills as possible in this mission.
They are weak! We must finish them!
So let's switch over to... Oh wait, you know, this is a good chance for this. Oh man, that's pretty fucking brutal. Not gonna lie, that's kind of psychopathic right there. Let's take out this thing. Right now we have pretty much infinite ammo. This is the end of the mission, realistically.
Our journey to victory has begun! Death to the MPLA!
Thanks for that, Zavimbi. Let's gun down some people, huh? Oops. So this is the first mission. It's not too long or too hard.
My friend from above! You killed many men today, huh? Yes! We all did!
Where's Woods?
The MPLA is not yet defeated. That's a very dangerous rescue, my friend!
Where is he?
He's being held captive by a Nicaraguan gun runner. A very dangerous man!
Where?
About 2 miles north. He's on a transport barge on the Cubango River. He may already be dead!
Let's go, Hudson!
Alright, well with that, I will see you guys next episode, which we will go rescue Woods.